Welcome to Firearms of America. Today I'm back here at Shooters in Fort Myers, Florida, about to do the review of this Smith and Wesson M&P Easy Shield M2.0. A lot of freaking stuff in the name. Chambered in 380 auto. Now the barrel is 3.6 inches, so it's fairly compact, definitely pretty easy to conceal. Honestly, I'm a big fan of 380 auto whenever it comes to the guns that you want to carry or conceal carry. Let's do some shooting and see what it can do. Now we got 8 capacity magazine. I do like it a lot. In fact, it has a very nice guide here that you can pull down with your fingers, so it's very easy to load, and it is nicely numbered. And you do get, with a brand new purchase, you do get two magazines. All right, so let's put some 5 rounds through it. 5 rounds still, if you're watching like a year or 2 years from the upload date. The ammo is extremely freaking expensive still, so only 5 rounds for now, all right? But we'll do some shooting later. Brand new gun, never shot before, so we'll see what it can do. So 5 rounds, like I said, I do like this magazine a lot. It's very easy to load, and it's nicely numbered, and you can see through it. So it's perfect, can't go wrong. I'll try not to forget the ear protection this time, because I just forgot doing the Glock review. Too excited to do the Glock review. Alrighty, so Smith and Wesson M&P Easy Shield M2.0, chambered in 380 auto. 5 rounds. Let's do some shooting and see what we got. That orange right there on the top looks untouched, so let's make it look touched. I like the sides. I really like the sides. Ha! And we got a jam. Not good. But this is a brand new gun, so maybe it needs a little bit of warm-up. I do have to say though, all the Glocks that are, most of the Glocks, 99% of the Glocks that are reviewed on the channel are brand new as well. And they don't need a warm-up. Just an FYI, thought I'd mention it. Ooh, bullseye! Well, like half an inch from bullseye. But nice shot. Yeah, not a bad group for a 380, and honestly, surprisingly, this handles the recoil very well. Because let me clarify this. Easy, right? In the name of this gun, easy stands for easy racking. So the slide is super soft. I mean, if you have arthritis, if you have weak hands, you know, if you're one of them leftists, Second Amendment hating morons that want to go ahead and buy a gun, you're probably weak, right? This is very nice and soft, and I mean the slide is super easy to rack, unbelievably easy to rack. All right, but with that being said, whenever it comes to the easy to rack slide, you have a very soft, very smooth, nice spring in it. And whenever it comes to the smooth, soft, easy, light spring, usually you do have more recoil because there isn't a lot of that tension that takes away the recoil, that takes away the energy from the recoil. You understand what I'm saying, all right? But this handles the recoil very well. All right, so let's start from the very beginning, okay? We have our grip. Not a lot of aggression, but fairly decent, pretty good, does the job very well, and it's on the back, and it is on the front. Obviously, you have that, you probably noticed that upside down Beaver tail safety. The reason why I say upside down is because 1911s, they're the ones known to have the Beaver tail safety, which points down, all right? And this is, I think, one of the things that could have been better in this gun. I'll talk about it later, all right? Because I have a lot to say about it, all right? So the slide I already said, very easy to rack. We have our mag release over here. It's not ambidextrous, but I do like it a lot. It's so good. This mag release is awesome. It's easy to press. It's very, I mean, as soon as you touch it, it's out. So getting the mags in and out, replacing the magazines, Very, very good. I love it. The slide release is not ambidextrous as well, so unfortunately this gun, the mag release honestly kind of looks like it might be reversible, but even if you do reverse it, the slide release is not ambidextrous. It's only on one side, so not a very good gun for lefties, unfortunately. So you can use it as a lefty, but you would have to figure out your own whatever technique, all right? Okay. So the front of the trigger guard does not have any serrations. Speaking of the grip, so this grip is not going to be very good for this gun because it's very smooth. So you're going to have that finger sliding through. So let's put some 5 more rounds, and we will get into the trigger, into the sights, and then I'll talk about some beaver tail safety. Now, if you check online, there was actually a recoil on this particular gun, but keep in mind the recoil was actually on the version with the thumb safety, the manual thumb safety, which is your typical fire safety switch, all right, that you get on some guns. So this version, it doesn't have it. There is one that does. So hopefully the recoil took care of the problem with it. Apparently what the problem was is that it would switch automatically on when you fire it. Not very good. All right, so let's see if I can touch up on that yellow in the center. See if we can do that. Not a bad group. I honestly love it. I love the way it fires. It's really nice. The recoil it handles the recoil very, very well, which honestly is surprising. I thought it would be pretty jumpy, but it isn't. All right, so let's talk about the trigger. So we have our trigger, plenty of travel space, let's say about 3.5 millimeters of very safe familiar travel, all right? And then, very crisp trigger. I like the trigger a lot, very good trigger. Now the sides, we do have 3-dot, standard side, nothing crazy over here. Very good side, very easy to work with. As you can see by my group, all right? Very good. Now the slide, a few things I wanted to mention. We have a little area, it's a very small area with the serrations of the slide here on the back, and nothing on the front, so if you like to rack it front, sorry. But the back, I wish there was a little bit of more gripping area, but not a big deal since it's compact. Whatever. All right, so let's concentrate on the beaver tail safety. Not huge fan of it, not huge fan of the positioning of it. Why? Because the main pressing area, this is just my personal opinion, you might disagree, it's fine. We all have our own opinions. Because the pressing area, the main pressing area that you have to press in order for the trigger to fire, and I'll demonstrate it, how important it is to press it all the way, just so that you know. All right, so you can't press the trigger, right? Can't press the trigger. Even you see, even pressing it like this, can't press the trigger. Still can't press the trigger. Still can't, and now you can press the trigger. So it really has to be, you really have to have full pressure, press it down all the way. Not touching it, not a little bit, all the way, all right? Very, very important. But the positioning of it here at the very top, it meets your palm, the hand, right? The softest part of your hand. So the softest part has to make the most contact, the most pressure, all right? So very, very important. If you are buying this gun, it's a great gun. I do like it a lot overall, but it's very important that you practice regularly and make sure that your grip is a good, which is the right way to grip, by the way. You do have to have your palm all the way up to the beaver tail, all right? All the way up. This is the competition grip. This is the right way to grip. Make sure it's all the way up because it creates as much of a possible lever, all right, to manage the recoil, all right? So make sure that you practice proper grip. It's very, very important. In a normal gun, if you keep it low and you shoot, yes, you're not gonna handle the recoil as well. It's gonna be jumpy, but it's still gonna fire. This is not gonna fire, so very important to have a proper grip on it. One more thing that I wanted to mention, and let's put some 5 more rounds, since we do need to have some rounds in the gun to demonstrate what I'm talking about. One thing that I wanted to mention is it does have a loaded chamber indicator, which is very nice. So right now, obviously nothing in the chamber, it's not racked. We're gonna rack it, still nothing, all right? So nothing in the chamber, we know it. Oh, see, it didn't fire. You have to have it pressed all the way, very, very important, all right? One thing before we move on, there's an accessory rail, all right? If you like them accessories, if you like them flashlights or lasers, there you go. But I will demonstrate the loaded chamber indicator, which is located right here. I'm gonna load it. Now there's one in the chamber, and as you can see, the loaded chamber indicator sticks out now that we know that there is one in the chamber. All right, so let's do some final shooting. Try to finish up that orange. So, no malfunctions anymore. It's working. The first round, it was just warm-up round for the gun, so don't blame the gun. One other thing that I wanted to mention here about this pistol is that it's very easy to disassemble. As you can see that there is a nice lever here on the front. All you do is you lock the slide back and then you lift this thing up. Actually, not lift it up, but flip it down. And then you release the slide and it all comes out. Very, very easy to disassemble, all right? For cleaning and maintenance, so easy. This definitely does stand for the easy, EZ, 2 letters, all right? It definitely stands for easy. Everything is easy about that gun. Maybe except the Beaver tail safety. Keep in mind, if you're buying this gun, you definitely want to make sure to concentrate on the proper grip. So let me know. There we go. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think about this pistol, Smith and Wesson M&P, where M&P, by the way, stands for military and police. Although most of the M&P stuff is sold to civilians. So that throw it out here at the end of the review. Let me know what you think about this pistol. Let me know what you think about this review. If you have any requests or reviews, drop them in the comments below. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. This was Firearms of America. I'll see you guys in the next video.